Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Fradi bin Ma'ruf, and today we are going to present ECO162, and our company is Proton Holdings Berhad, and our lecturer name is Nur Hamiza binti Muhammad Ghani. Okay, next. Okay, this is our group members. Okay, next. We are going to talk introduction background of company. Okay, Proton was established in 1983 by our Prime Minister at the time, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, with the objective of accelerating Malaysia's economic industrialization. Perusahaan automobil nasional or national automobile enterprise is what Proton stands for. Proton was Malaysia's first national automobile project, having been continuously marked as the pride of the nation. The Proton Sagas, launched in 1985, marked the start of a memorable excitement for the national automobile brand in Malaysia. Proton headquarters is located at Shah Alam, Selangor, and operates additional facilities in Proton City, Tanjung Malim, Perak. During that time, Proton began by collaborating with Mitsubishi Motors to build its first vehicle, which resulted in the Proton Sagas introduction on July 9 July in 1985. Next, I will pass to our group member.
My name is Muhammad Farid Aidi bin Fikri. So let's move the first topic. The first topic is scarcity. Proton Saga is conventional perspective. Scarcity exists due to the unlimited ones that cannot be fulfilled by the limited available resources. In this case, the Proton Saga may be related to the consumption demand placed on cars. Hence, it suggests that it may be opportune for a buyer to acquire the vehicle depending on the nature of the market, characteristic feature of the market, price of the car, need for the car and brand. In other words, customer volume can be affected by factors like showstopper, advertisement approaches, and financial variables. Others are need factors which can include dependability. There may be a need for the consumer to have a car for commuting or any other purpose. However, there is a constraint in that the Proton Saga production is presently experiencing some problems with the resources at its disposal. These are actual tangible input derived from the raw materials used in the production process, such as metals, polymers, electronics, laborers, engineers, and financial instruments in the form of factories and machinery, and business acumen in the form of creative thinker and effective manager. Capital, people, and material are the resources used here. Okay, next we have 4 factors of production in the Proton Saga. First, land. Proton Saga needs materials, energy, and consumables, include any sort of input used on land, such as steel, aluminium, rubber, plastic, electricity, and fuel required in the car manufacturing process. Second is labor. Labor is the effort that human beings contributes to the shaping of product. So Proton Saga needs engineers and designers who can develop the car, and factories helping to manufacture it. The quality control personnel to ensure that it is good, and then the sale and marketing department helping to sell the automobile. Third is capital. Capital productive instruments are also known as capital, machinery, and equipment for production. So Proton Saga needs a big manufacturing factories to product assembly lines and such system as the computer-aided design CAD system used in the design of the production, and computer-controlled machinery used in industrial production. Financial capital is used for funds for research, development, production, and even in the market. It is entrepreneur. The management and creativity involved in Leading this project are called entrepreneurship. So the owner Proton Saga needs to participate as a leader in the term of executive in formulating strategies, having to fulfill the manager responsibilities in running a business, and implementing the necessary risk-taking action to embrace innovation and achieve a competitive advantage in the market. Next is choice and opportunity cost. The reason why the customer choose to buy the Proton Saga because the Proton Saga is a special model because of its low cost, predictability and usability. Next is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is defined as the second best alternative and its benefit that are given. For example, an individual needs to choose Proton A15 or Proton Saga. If the individual chooses the Proton Saga, the opportunity cost of buying the car of Proton Saga and the Proton 15 is foregone. In addition, the price of the Proton Saga is cheaper and more affordable to buy and have than Proton Saga A15, so the customer prefer to buy the Proton Saga. Okay, next is basic economy problem of Proton Saga. What's to produce? Create the Proton Saga with an emphasis on characteristics that ensure safety, comfort, economy and effective to appeal to consumer on a tight budget. Next is how to produce. Eventually, create the Proton Saga through supply and chain management, innovative production implementations, compliance assurance, and stringent quality testing. Third is how much to produce. For the Proton Saga to continue to success in the automotive sectors, its production volume must be carefully matched with consumer demands, maximize manufacturing efficiency, guarantee profitability, and adhere to legal criteria. Lastly is from room to produce. Proton manufactures the Saga for individuals and families seeking economical, dependable, and practical transportation solutions.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Nazif bin Oman and I will talk about demand and supply. Next. Law of demand. The demand of the Proton Saga relates to the number of cars that consumers are ready to purchase at a different prices at a given time. The demand side factors include the price of the cars, consumer preference, income of the consumers, trace facilities for financing the car, marketing strategies employed by Proton, and overall market condition. Next. Demand of Proton Saga. The graph on the side shows the law of demand for Proton Saga. When the price of the product increase, the quantity demand of the product will decrease. If the price of the product increase from Rm 65,150 to 75,150, the quantity demand will decrease from Rm 20,050 to Rm 10,909 units. Next. Law of supply. Supply is defined as a producer's ability and willingness to provide a variety of goods and service at a different rates and time periods, assuming the other variables remain constant. According to the law of supply, when the price of goods increase, the quantity supplies rise, and when the price of goods decrease, the quantity supply is reduced. In other words, the law of supply shows a positive relationship between the quantity, supply, and the goods themselves. Next. Supply of Proton Saga. The diagram on the side shows the law of supply. As you can see, when the price of tire increases, it will impact the quantity supplied. It is because Proton Saga will produce more of its supply as the price rise. They must sell their product at a higher price in order to make a large profit when compared to a lower price. If the price of the Proton Saga increases from Rm 65,150 to 75,150, the quantity demand will increase from 80,000 to RM50,050. When the market price is low, Proton will be unwilling to sell its good and will wait for the price to increase. Next.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Anik Shakir. I want to present about elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand measure the responsiveness or sensitiveness of quantity demanded or quantity supply due to a change in its determinants. Next. First, cost elasticity of demand. Example we take is Proton Saga. In Proton Saga, cost elasticity of demand, we define example as the responsiveness of the Proton Saga quantity demanded to a change in price per car. Example is a term used in economics to characterize the responsiveness of changes in the quantity of demand to a change in price. Next, Proton Saga and Proton S15 are substitute goods. The diagram shows if the price of Proton S15 increase, the demand for Proton Saga will increase. This is because when price Proton S15 increase, customer more interested to buy Proton Saga at the low price and good quality. For this, this is our graph and this is our calculation, and we get the answer 0.17, and it means substitute goods. Next, second, price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply is measure the responsiveness of the quantity supply due to a change in the price of a product or service. As you can see, the graph show the price dramatically increase. In other hands, quantity supply increasing little bit by little bit. And this is our calculation, and we get the answer 0.08. Next, determinants of price elasticity of demand. The price of supply elasticity is elastic due to a number of causes. For instance, there is fierce competition among other companies that sell cars, such as Perdua. Users still have lots of alternative. As a result, will decide first before purchasing. For instance, in terms of quality and pricing at Perdua, the supply will progressively decline if demand is higher, which will cause the supply price elasticity to change to an elastic value. There are also factors that can cause the price elasticity of supply to be elastic. For example, selling in low price where there is less competition. This leads to consumer having no other choice than to buy. Customers also do not need to make a choice before buying, so the supply of Proton Saga will increase due to its high demand. This causes the price elasticity of supply to become elastic. According to the calculation above, the price elasticity of the supply of Proton Saga is elastic. If demand rises, so does supply, increasing the price elasticity of supply.
My name is Muhammad Sharafi bin Muhammad Zaki, and I will present the market equilibrium. First, let me start with the definition. The definition of market equilibrium is when the demand and supply are equal. When the company was achieve the market equilibrium, there is no probability to price and quantity are changed. Next, we move to second point. What makes demand and supply for protons increase? The reason why they increase is they was improve the new design, safety, quality, and more. If we can look here, this is our first generation of Proton Saga, and this is our the latest one generation of Proton Saga. So it make people more interested to buy the Proton Saga. If we look at on the graph, the demand curve will shift to the right. So it means the demand is increasing. So when demand increasing, Proton make initiative to increase the supply also. So if we can see the graph from supply curve, we shift to the right. So it means supply will increase. For your information, Proton Saga, to purchase Proton Saga, we must make an order. So shortage and supplies will not occur. But this is also have a disadvantage, which is it take a long time to get the car after purchasing. Next, we move to government intervention. In government intervention, I will highlight the excess duty. Excess duty is tax only occur to imported car. But as we know, Proton Saga is our local car, so the excess duty will not occur. When it's not occur, it make Proton Saga will be more cheaper. If we follow the law of demand, when the price fall, the demand will increase. So if we can see that demand will shift to the right, it show demand increase. And if we follow the law of supply, when the price fall, demand will supply will fall too. And if we can see that supply curve will shift to the left, because it show supply decreasing, because producer don't want to sell something that not profitable.
Okay, for the last conclusion, to sum it up, we know that all the production we have 4 factors of production needed. As for them, scarcity will occur and they need to make a choice. Then the opportunity cost will happen. Next, we understand the quantity demands will increase, whereas for supply, when the product has increased price, the quantity supply also increase. At this point, we all can see that demand and supply can be used in any business, while the elasticity demand of the product can be measured with the level of income of consumers and time frame, and the elasticity of supply can be measured with level of technology. Lastly, we also learn about the condition of equilibrium when the demands and the supply are equal. Okay, that's all from us.
Okay, that's all for us.
Thank